Hey guys, Lucky here, hitting you guys up with some, it's a random game. I got this in a Humble Bundle, just so we're on the same page. So, apparently there's a whole series of FMV games from, well, I mean, they're actually made by Atlas, and that, like, blew my mind when this game was starting and said it was made by Atlas. And they're, of a dude, Tex Murphy, and then they're like a Tex Murphy adventure, so the one I got was Tesla Effect, and it came in the form of a Humble Bundle to me, and I have nothing better to do with my life on a Monday evening, so we are going to stream Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure. So this is what we're doing with our lives. I haven't done anything with this. I have no idea what it is, except it's FMV. And like, for those of you guys that have been fans for a while, you know I have a thing for FMV games because I grew up in an era where, like, that was a potential future of gaming. Like, when I was a kid, people really thought that was a thing, or was going to be a thing. So we have subtitles. That's a good thing. We'll keep it full screen. Hopefully we can keep doing that, and that'll be fine. I don't foresee that being an issue. Everything should be able to be high. I don't foresee that being an issue. Everything sounds good so far. Hopefully you guys can hear me over it. Actually, you're probably going to hear some double stuff for a second. I'm probably going to find this on my phone, maybe? Question mark? Nah. Alright, so things are going to look really weird for a second, and I apologize because I'm actually on my computer, and I'm streaming on my computer at the same time. So bear with me. It's going to look a little weird. There's a minor delay. But I'm going to hear myself talking for just a second and the music all at once, if I can hear it with the actual music and effects going. But of course the music goes away like the moment that I say that. So I was kind of hoping the music would build back up. There we go. But I'm going to hear myself talking for just a second and the music all at once. I can hear it if you guys can hear it with the actual music and effects going. But of course the music goes away. I'm just waiting for it, so like the moment that I say that. Page while I'm doing that. So I'm hearing double, so you guys are too, I'm sure. Back up. There we go. But okay, I'm going to hear myself talking for just a second and the music all at once. I can hear it if you guys can hear it with that. And that was my bad, guys. So I said here, make sure everything was okay. So forgive me. I know that sucked. It's over. I just want to make sure you guys hear it because I'd hate to go all the way through it and you guys couldn't hear me. So without further dudes, let's get into this. Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure. I know nothing about it. There's two options, obviously, that are going to open up later. But let's get into this. So let's take a look. So enter name, Lucky Ojo. So while using the flashlight, sparkles will appear around objects and be picked up. The in-game hint system is accessible, but using it costs points. Some puzzles will maybe skip from the menu, doing so costs points. Gamer mode, the flashlight will not do sparkle hints. The in-game hint system is inaccessible, and puzzles may not be skipped. So, points are earned based on the thoroughness and strength of your investigative skills. Gain enough to see what kind of PI you are. Remember, no matter what your PI rating is, your choices. No matter what your PI rating is, your choices will affect how the story ends. So, because it doesn't matter. So if you guys have watched me play before, you'd know that I don't normally put casual. I want the option of using the points to use the hint system, just in case, because I don't want to get stuck on this. So we're going to do casual. I don't normally believe in that, but because it doesn't seem like it's actually going to change the game at all, and my decisions are going to drive it, we're going to do casual right now. And Sparky, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to this crazy game that we're about to play. That I know nothing about. I got it at a Humble Bundle, but it's actually made by Atlas, which blows my mind right now. So, like, this is straight up like the guys who make, like, Shin Megami Tensei and stuff like that. Like, the same company, and they make FMV games, apparently. And they have made a whole series of this Tex Murphy Adventures, and I just never knew about them. But, like, as much as I love Seventh Guest, like, this is going to be awesome.
Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here.
That's awesome.
There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
Bro, that was James Earl Jones, I think. So thanks to you, over 7,000 members of the Mutant League whose commitment support over $757,000 for Kickstarter support to bring back Tex Murphy. But I'm pretty sure, by the way, straight up, that was James Earl Jones doing that voice. Playing the big PI in the sky, so to speak. Which, I mean, I'm assuming that was like God talking to Tex Murphy. But like that's a big name, man. So they got Atlas backing it, and they got James Earl Jones. Like when you bring in like the voice of Darth Vader, bro, like that's kicking it, man. Like we're bringing in the big guns. Edison, we don't care about you, dude. Get out of here. See who else we got. I might have been wrong about James Earl Jones, but it sounded like it. Richard Norton sounds familiar. It might be because I like Edward Norton, but Richard Norton sounds familiar as well. There might be a couple faces we recognize, I'm assuming. Maybe like B-rated actresses and stuff, and actors. Kevin Murphy. Yo, New San Francisco 2015.
Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked.
Bro, what are we watching right now?
I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him.
Okay. I didn't know this was a future-based thing. Because that guy right there does not look like he belongs in the future. I did not know it was a novel thing either. Oh, sick. I didn't know Steve Valentine was in this. I wasn't paying attention. So he was the voice of Alistar from Dragon Age and Harry Flint from Uncharted. No, that's sick. So, I mean, they have some pretty good people. I mean, they have Atlas backing it. Like, for a game I've never even heard of, this seems like super random and like ultra cheesy, by the way. Like, and it's intentionally ultra cheesy, but like, they got some pretty good names in here. Like, this game actually might be like super good. Like, for a Humble Bundle game that I got in an accident with other stuff, like this is legit.
Slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving it empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. And that's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do.
What are you about to do, bro? That's scary sounding. Also like the 1990s
CGI. I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
He did say he'd do anything for money. Tex Murphy, PI, and dance instructor. That is awesome. Bro, this game's gonna be awesome. I am so excited right now. Like, we might stay up all night and finish this game. Like, I don't. Who needs work? This might be an all-nighter.
I don't care. Drag him into the speeder. Look, look, look! The top window.
Are we dead?
I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Day 1 or the 7-day ouch. Well, our car just got stolen. 5 hours after we show up. Hey, bro.
Hey, you, over here. Finally. What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Yeah.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick, whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage?
Interesting. All right, yeah, well, let's watch the tutorial.
Activating tutorial mode. Let's begin. Welcome to the Smart Alex interface. This is where the magic happens. This button takes you to your inventory. Items you pick up along the way can be viewed and used from here. To take a closer look at an item, select it and then click the Examine icon. The Examine feature often gives clues about the object. This is your map, where you can view your current location or warp to other locales. This icon is our handy-dandy built-in hint system. It will list tasks for each location. This is your flashlight. If you are in a particularly dark environment, you can turn on this flashlight to help you out. If you're playing in casual mode, when the beam of light from the flashlight shines on an object that needs to be picked up, the object will sparkle.
Ooh.
This is the Look icon. If you want to look at an object without interacting with it, press this icon.
Yeah, more furniture I don't recognize.
The Use icon allows you to interact with an object in the environment. The Smart Alex icon will flash in the corner, confirming an item has been picked up and placed in the inventory. To exit out of the Smart Alex game interface, click on the giant X in the middle. Let's start by picking up an item to add to the inventory. Walk over to the corner shelf and pick up the broken record.
Oh, man. My Gene Autry record's broken in two.
Now let's take a look at this new addition in your inventory. Return to the Smart Alex interface and click on the inventory icon. Look,
there are so many buttons
record.
now.
Examine the broken record to hear a clue about what to do with it.
I'll need some glue to repair this broken record.
Exit your inventory by clicking the X in the upper right corner. Well, let's try picking up another inventory item. Navigate to the desk and pick up the bottle of glue.
Huh, it's a bottle of stupid glue.
Now open your inventory again. You now have both the broken record and the bottle of glue. Let's try combining your two inventory items. Select the broken record and drag it to one of the combination slots below. Now, select the glue and drag it to the other combination slot. I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it. Success! You have now created a vinyl record.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
Try using the vinyl record on your Victrola player in your office. To use an inventory item, simply point at the target, open the inventory, select an item, and then press the Use icon.
God, it's so complicated.
Ah, Gene Autry, the singing cowboy. Nice choice of music. One more thing. To access the pause menu, simply hit Escape. From here, you can save your game, access the main menu, explore the help section, or quit the game. Yep, that's all there is to it. Now let's get back to your actual case.
All right, we got this. Yeah, Spark, I feel the same way. Like, I love how they go back to like the old point-and-click adventures. Like, it seems like no matter how advanced our...
Man, this record's broken in two. Blue's always useful. Article on the Russian White Movement.
Russian White Movement.
Am I truly so bored I'm reading Russian history?
I think Q is to bring it up, yeah. Does it matter which?
Well, yeah, that'll work.
All right. Wait, there was some thing in here.
No messages on the bid phone. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean.
Yeah, I love how people come back over and over again to this style of game. I wonder why it's saving every time I open that thing.
Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
All right. There's some speaking somewhere. What's that bird?
Maltese falcon. I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out? These are the fedoras I've collected over the years, and I take great care of them. Hey, one of these has a hole in it. How did that happen?
Probably got shot.
Old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you!
Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know.
That's awesome.
Oh, my hell.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Oh, that's awesome. I bet you these are all like flashbacks from the original games. I'm gonna have to probably go back and play some of these other ones.
I bet this sells for pennies on eBay. Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district.
Oh, that's awesome.
I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn.
I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why?
What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here.
Yeah.
Oh boy, the facts. Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo.
Key Lime
Put this
Largo.
in my comic book rack. My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I gotta say, it packs a wallop. When things get slow in the detective business, I've always been able to fall back on my skills as a dance instructor.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's a dance studio.
One of my golf partners, Old Bogey we call him. These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone. You have to pay a fee.
That's awesome.
These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone. You have to pay a fee.
Nothing in there. Oh, I hit the wrong button. So we gotta figure out. We can look in.
Article on the Russian. Yeah, the rug really ties the room together.
I meant to grab that.
Whoa, this melted chocolate bar's been in here for a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get her fixed soon, I'll go insane! Dory me plus a lot to do!
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
How do you get lost before I eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours?
Man, I really need to play the other ones. Like, I'm already getting excited.
The resort sounds like an upscale condo community. Definitely not something I'm interested in. Oh, my decoder ring.
Yeah, why can't I take the decoder ring?
PI rules are for sissies. I've been able to achieve a certain level of success ignoring all the rules of my business. Enigma. Sounds like the story of my life. Why would I be researching this?
Yes,
This looks
why?
interesting. Probably a book on how to map out fun spots to visit inside your brain. It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these?
Yeah, when did you? Alright. Now we got that done. Before we go out the door, is there... Yeah, there is another room in here.
Yeah, I remember years ago, I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if he's the last thing I do.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since.
God. Bro.
Yeah, not many people wake up from blackouts with new furniture. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I normally get at a white elephant sale. Whoa, I've never seen this much money in my life. If this is my money, what were they paying me for? I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange.
Yeah,
I
what
had
are you
this door
doing?
permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. Yeah, San Francisco looks way different now. Ah, that was from my first jackalope hunt. What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a Lothario instead of some hard-working down-on-his-luck PI. Am I going crazy here? The government footrest.
Whoa.
Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. But I've never had the nerve to open it all the way.
It's an Indiana Jones reference. Like, you got the government warehouse or whatever. That's awesome. Because that's where Indiana Jones lost the Ark of the Covenant. Like, the government dudes locked it away. That's awesome. It is a very cool Easter egg. I kind of like this game so far. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, this is pretty cool. They're all also... And if you're out what's going on here. Archie Ellis. Hey, Murph. I've been out of state doing research. Also checking out a Bigfoot sighting, but that's another story. I should be back in a couple of days, and it would be great to catch up on what we've been working on. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I am going to save before I open this door. Save one. Because why not? Alright. Oh, don't quit the game, because that would suck. Don't hit the wrong buttons. Uh-oh.
So, it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings in a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion.
Yeah, Sparky, for real. At least his face didn't melt off when he opened the Ark.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea.
Yeah. Or, how's your car still there, by the way? I thought you lost your car.
That's an empty vial.
That doesn't look empty to me. But okay. So your car's there. They must have taken another car when they ran. So we gotta find Chelsea. We gotta find people that know what's going on. There's a bunch of shell casings.
Where is he? He's up at the window.
So there's a bunch of empty ones.
Someone was shooting from the top of the electronics shop.
Yep.
It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
Yeah.
Motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon blend. Louis usually up at this time. I should ask him if he heard anything.
He's probably in that dumpster, but before that, let's take a look at this.
It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
That's literally all it says. Okay.
It looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed.
Oh. He's not in there then. I would have assumed he was
Nice
there.
graffiti art.
Where's he shooting from? Look, 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 the top window. I just shut out our headlight.
I remember speeder headlights coming down the alleyway.
Okay. So we can go this way. This should be interesting. This game's a lot more open though. This is actually a pretty cool game.
Another Mike and Ike hammer. Candy Cane Confidential.
Another one.
It's a Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. Citizen Candy Cane. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. No one knows these back alleys at Chandler quite.
Ah, looks like Louis at the Bruin Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk to him. Maybe he heard something.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's a Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. The Sweet and Sour Lady. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Nice. Okay. I wonder... Oh, that's the one that goes straight into the bedroom. That he said he locked off. Okay, that makes sense now. I think. Or is that just the regular one to his office? Okay, I don't think we've been in here yet.
Heck, Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved. Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't. The Presidio. I mean, the Palace of Fine Arts. No, wait, is it the Museum of Science? San Francisco just has too many landmarks. If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the clerk.
Huh. Alright, we'll just walk in then.
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
So this is our apartment, I'm assuming? But we have a way to go up directly to it.
Yeah, needs a key. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. Yeah, needs a key.
His name is Leonard.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, needs a key.
And they can see Chelsea from here. And that's one of the people... Oh, I can sprint. God, I've been doing this the wrong way the whole time.
Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Huh. So that's the bedroom door. Okay. So I guess I can go in the electronics shop at this point. No, I cannot. So we've looked around here. Let's go to... We're gonna go to the that back alley. We've been around here. Let's go over here, see if we can find anything investigating.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea.
Yeah, her newsstand is gone.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
Yeah,
Behind Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself.
Is that a... That looks like a zip line. It is a zip line. Yo. It's exactly
Too bad the zip line trolley is broken.
But it's broken.
I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight.
Oh, that's a head inside the water ball or water jug.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less.
I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit.
Huh. Alright. That's random.
The gate's locked. But when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it. So I'll check back later.
Okay. Nothing here I can interact with. Except that golden gate. But he'll unlock it when he gets there.
This door's just painted on.
That is awesome. Yeah. My arch nemesis painted on door. Oh, that's creepy. That's super creepy.
I knew there was something creepy in there. This door's just painted on.
That became a horror game.
I get the funniest feeling that some creep is staring at me.
Yeah.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III. I knew there was something creepy in there.
But I don't see... Alright, I'm getting out of there. That was creepy. And how it only talks when I'm looking directly at it. That's even better.
Well, it's not a Banksy.
Alright. Let's sprint. So we can't go down that way. We could go down this way, but I want to see what's down here and around the road. There is technically a way we can go down here. That looks like a force field.
Now that's a handsome devil. Wait a minute. A rival PI. Oh man, how did this happen?
No deed too dirty, no job unworthy, and always dirt cheap. 555 dirt bag. That's awesome.
It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification.
Oh, that's the other private eye. And I think he's the one that has the creepy thing on the back. Maybe he was hired to watch me. This is the real door. Interesting. Alright. Well, we'll go back down. So there's nothing down there I couldn't do. Yeah, for real, Sparky. Like, that dude's slogan, that's sick. That's a man who cares about his job.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
You need better dialogue text. Oh, can we go through those doors?
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
Okay.
I'm here to see my pal Louie, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Oh, here we go.
Well, hello, stranger.
Crap. Oh, pinch me.
This totally feels like a dream.
That has got to be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Just for that, I'm gonna get you some coffee.
Metaphor or less. Helpful Hank. Let's do Helpful Hank.
I can get it.
Oh, I know how you like it. Like your women. Full of liquor.
curious metaphor. Like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Actually, I like my coffee like my heart.
Black?
Actually, I could use some pain killing, you know, up around this general area.
Is that blood? Ow! Oh, hush. Been out picking fights again?
Yeah. There's so many things. I don't know. I don't even know who this girl is. I don't know what to do. Let's do cautious first step.
Maybe we should introduce ourselves.
You do, huh? In the mood for a little role-playing? Who do you think you are? Mr. Tall, blonde, and bloodied.
Let's turn the tables on her.
You seem to know who I am. Who are you?
I'm Taylor, and I'll be your nurse. I recommend 2 aspirin and lots of bed rest. Maybe all afternoon long.
Whoa. So this is escalating to a part where like I don't know what to do. All right, Tex. Let's some work, some play.
I have to investigate these gunshots, but maybe if I were to do it really quick.
Oh, I have to go into work today, unfortunately. But maybe after work tomorrow. Ah, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor.
Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Whoa. What are you doing here, her? This you can just be so terrible because that's obviously her uncle. Oh man.
Come on, Louie. What happened to Moith?
Is there something I can do for you? Because if not, I got stuff to do in the back.
Something I said?
Why are you acting mad at me?
You know why. You drunk again? I told you. You ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
Clear as a bathroom mirror.
Well, I don't feel drunk. It's just my brain's a little foggy.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you. Everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
Yeah.
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
Oh.
50. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda. I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Oh, snap. This must have been one of the old ones.
Oh, no!
What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here. I'm sitting on a great... God, that was hot!
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. It's like
Some sort of deja vu.
The Fabergé World Tour portrait is the most exotic and exquisite exhibit of the day.
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh, no. Everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, huh?
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing. Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Or maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
For real. Yeah, let's go to the North Hill Clinic.
Your niece, Taylor, she said something about a doctor at the North Hill Clinic?
Ah, Kate Donahue. She's a friend of Taylor's. She's real good. I bet she could fix you up.
Yeah, let's investigate. Or, I guess we could ask the relationship with Taylor.
So, what about this woman, Taylor? I mean, she seems to know me pretty well.
That ain't none of our business, Mike. I never thought you was the right guy for her.
Dang.
But two adults can do what they want to do. Well, if you really need to see a doctor, you can't be driving in this condition. Tell you what, I'll call you a cab. I'll have them wait till you're ready to go.
Holes in Texas apartment. Oh, these are things we can talk about, I think.
It sure is good to have the old mice back. I don't want to get all mushy, but I missed you, Mike.
Okay. That's weird. Oh, so we can talk about everything except the holes in my apartment, apparently, because I didn't look at something. But yeah, no, I would have loved to have seen what happened if I had talked about, like, what are you doing here? And be like, your niece, bro. What's up?
We don't get too much of that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting or getting taken.
All right. What about the hotel?
Cliff's done a real nice job, don't you think? Good to see the neighborhood getting fixed up.
This is what you want to call fixed up? My God.
I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations.
So Golden Gate might have a ladder?
You know, I love Chelsea like she was my own daughter. I still miss her, even after all this time.
Talk about Taylor?
I forget. You don't remember nothing about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror, does a lot of investigations, and she's a real peach. Sweet, smart, funny. Yeah, I wasn't too happy that you and her were spending time together, but maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way.
All right. What about you?
Oh, me? I'm just the same as always. Just a little less of me than I used to be.
I don't know who you used to be, but that's all right.
I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember. But I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what, but it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. Got to where I didn't even want you around anymore.
All right. Interesting. Yeah, no, I agree, Sparky. Like, for a guy recommending you go to the doctor, this dude looks like Frankenstein's monster.
I can't go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive.
So maybe these stores will be opened. Negative. Well, it wasn't just that one.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until
But they
late.
say go to the Golden... There was a Golden... Yeah, that hotel. Golden Gate. Closed, closed. We never did go over this way.
Wow. This place really has been renovated. I guess that dumbbell Ardo must have come into some money. But as I walk to the counter, I suspect this place is under new management.
Holograms are people too. Except they aren't. Press to activate clerk.
Welcome. Welcome to the Golden Gate Hotel.
Holly
How can I
Graham.
help you? Mr. Murphy?
Flattery, fond remembrance.
Last I heard, this place was condemned as a fire trap. When'd you reopen?
Just a few months ago. It's part of the Mutant Neighborhoods Renewal Initiative. Now they just start recognizing as holograms.
Yeah, let's be friends. I like it.
It's very impressive. Nice to have some class around the joint. But you can drop the Mr. Murphy thing. Call me Tex.
No, thank you. The last time I tried that, you were all...
I'm a professional and should be treated as such.
For some self-righteous baloney like that. Management heard about it and I didn't get any time off for a month.
Oh. Does not compute. Like, I like how you can be, like, so terrible to people.
Well, I don't meet many button-activated women, although it'd be a great optional feature. What's your name?
Holly Graham.
You know very well who I am. Holly Graham. Cute, right? You tangibles just can't resist a pun.
Funny people.
Oh, yeah. We humans love the lowest form of humor. Speaking of which, holograms are people too. I mean, what kind of a joke is that?
So you can read. It's for the hologram rights movement.
I hate to tell you this, but holograms aren't people. And I ought to know because I've dated a few.
That's exactly what they used to say about minorities, women, and mutants. It's our turn now. I'm officially on strike.
Whoop. Pep talk.
Well, more battery power to you.
Really? You're the last person I thought I'd hear that from. Everyone in this neighborhood's afraid of you, you know.
IT 101. I don't know. We'll do cross wires. I don't know.
I think you may have the wrong Mr. Murphy. A little Q&A might clear that up.
Sure. Though I should warn you, I don't get on much.
So I can't ask her. Well, I guess I've already been answered by these things. Oh, I can ask her about the ladder.
They keep everything like that over at the Snow White warehouse.
So I need to go to the Snow White warehouse.
I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door.
Okay. So there's a key by the door in the Snow White warehouse we need to get to.
The nicest tangible I've ever met.
Louis? Okay. Very interesting. What about
Taylor's
Taylor?
my bestie. My real friend. I don't know what she's doing with you.
Dang.
Well, it's no Golden Gate Hotel, is it?
You were just like...
I heard gunshots, and then the speeder came flying out and took off. Oh, you know me. Just a hologram. Here to serve my tangible oppressors.
She's just a ray of sunshine.
Now that I know you support the hologram rights movement, I may have to reevaluate my opinion of you.
Okay. I'm glad we had that
look
talk.
around the hotel lobby and see if there's anything here that could help me out.
Yeah. That was weird. So let's see what we got.
When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit...
Be sure to visit Salt Lake. Pardon the dust. They're making a bunch of renovations. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, Sparky, I agree. Like, this is like the old school type of game where you like...
It's a key to a lockbox.
You need to keep track of every single note that you take. Otherwise, you're just going to get screwed over. So right now, we know we need to get to the Snow White warehouse. We know that there is a key next to the door in the Snow White warehouse.
Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tex. So let's take a look. That's the part that's being renovated. There's the Snow White warehouse that we need to go for.
I'm pretty sure every one of your cases involves the Snow White warehouse somehow.
Oh, that's my whatchamacallit thing. I was wondering who was talking to me.
Car? Classic.
I got real scared, but I forgot that I have like a computerized talking robot thing. And I was like, what in the world is going on right now?
Penetrate through all the lead paint.
All right. So we know there'll be a key here somewhere. And there's a rock. Oh, but someone left it.
It's like instructions.
All right. Hey, Joe. We changed the Snow White warehouse lockbox code. New code's 4268. Destroy this after reading. Okay, so 4268.
Yeah, needs a key.
Well, that's annoying. 4268. That's after we get in there. We need to get to the key, and it's not under here. They said the key would be nearby. So it's got to be here somewhere.
It's like a swipe card reader.
Huh. Who made a shelter out of this?
Good evening, ladies and charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm going to be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one. Hard and cold, it's what does to me. Hot and cold, the shower sprays on me. La la, hey, la la la, to hell with it.
Okay. I'm glad we had that moment, guys. I don't know what that was about, but thanks, Tex. Where are we? Oh, we're on the other side. Quake Tower. So the key now, we still need to get a ladder. I don't actually know why we need a ladder, by the way. But we know we need one. I don't remember why we needed one though, but I imagine that we'll become aware of that eventually. Or that, or we're gonna need it right up here. Ooh, there's a thing up here, or a way to come up here that is not the stairs, and that was all for nothing. Circus.
My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for,
Okay. I don't actually know how to react to that. Of the things I was expecting that peanut bag to do, that was not on my list. Bro, I don't know how to. Okay. This game is a very unique game. I got a bad feeling about climbing this tower for no reason. But we're gonna wing it. Especially it flashing red like that.
Whoa. I wasn't always nervous about heights until my Under a Killing Moon case. I was trying to break into a luxury high-rise and slipped from the 32nd floor.
Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I...
Whoa, whoa! Whoa!
Text, I don't know how to
Fortunately,
say
I
this
hit
dude
an awning
might be an
before I hit
idiot.
the ground, but I didn't stop bouncing for about 30 minutes.
Okay. I don't know if there's an awning out here. Whoop. I'm not trying that. Is there... I don't know if there's anything actually out here right at the moment that I can use. Alright. So... let's... Oop. That's just the call button. There was nothing in these. You can even walk through some of them. Okay. That's weird. There's the peanuts. That doesn't make a lot of sense. We didn't get a chance to look down this train. Or in here. Here we go. Maybe this one. Like, I feel like every time I save, it's like I'm missing something. But this may have nothing to do. Maybe it has nothing to do with it all. I don't know. But yeah, Sparky, you might be right. Maybe like some World War III caused mutations or
This
something.
became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was
stop,
found that the
text.
radiation couldn't
Stop telling me that
penetrate through all
every
the
time I
lead
click on
paint.
something. I don't care what happened to this neighborhood. Like, there's a comic book back there. I should probably grab that.
Another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Tootsie Rolled.
God, so cheesy.
This became a highly sought-after
Oh,
neighborhood
no.
post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. Mike and Ike Hammer. Murder, my sweet. This photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me?
Wait, what? Oh, snap. Yeah, who is spying on you? So that was the way going up that way. We never went up that way, I guess? So we have a lockbox that we can open. But I wonder if it was also a costume, too. I'm going back to this mutation thing with the elephant guy. Because that's still blowing my mind right now. That hideous dude that was like... his trunk was moving as he talked. And it was deeply disturbing to me for some reason. I don't know if it's a mutation. And I don't know if it was... I don't know if we went down all the way... Yeah, we did. This is Dirtbag. Or I don't know if it's just like a costume the dude was wearing to look ridiculous. Why is that light on?
The gate's locked. But when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it. So I'll check back later.
I don't want to go back up there again. Because I don't think it'll do anything. But they definitely added a picture Like, that picture wasn't down there the first time, like, in the electronics shop. Like, that's new.
Archie helped me out on my Pandora directive case, where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Okay.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains. Ricard's at midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later.
All right.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
Ooh, did we go back here? We can't go back here yet. Unless... Haha.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood.
No, I don't want to hear that.
When it was
Stop.
found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
But this is a spot we haven't been yet.
This guy looks like that famous actor who was in all those movies.
Class of 2022. I bet you this is all the devs of the game.
Get this guy an agent. The Cardinal, he looks a little too young to be in here. If William H. Macy were more handsome, he'd look like this.
Oh, I bet you these are all like the supporters of the game, like the... Oh, that's awesome. Like the Kickstarter campaigns, like the major contributors. And I think that is one of the coolest things you can do. And like each one of them has like a personal message, I think.
Cutest couple, class of 2022. Class clown? Class of 2020. Oh, she looks good in purple. John Lennon? Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the...
That is awesome.
Football team.
Each one of them have their own little thing. And there's some up here too. That is super cool. What an awesome Easter egg for people.
It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Licorice Rope.
Like have all your like major Kickstarter dudes. That is awesome.
Mrs. Havisham. Groovy. Well, this must have been taken at a movie premiere. Well, hello there.
That is awesome. That is like such a cool way to get like at your supporters.
Well, this Joker might have taken Submit a Headshot too seriously.
That is awesome.
Yeah, don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Man. That is super cool. I'm really glad I found that, actually. That is one of the coolest Easter eggs I've ever found. Talk about, like, really supporting your people to help you out. Man, that is awesome. So we've been back here, but maybe I didn't pay close enough attention. Like, I know we can get back there somehow. They definitely said the Snow White warehouse, there's got to be a key somewhere nearby.
Sounds like there's something scary in the sewers.
Ooh. Is it? Because that, like, I don't need no Pennywise. You know, I could take a closer look at the car. Maybe there's something...
A wheel well car? Classic.
Man. Maybe we're not thinking about this right.
It's locked, and I need to find a way to open it.
You know, I get that. We got the password, but there's nowhere to put the password in. Oh.
I don't know what I was thinking. Guess I better not be... It's locked, and I need to...
I mean...
Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
Okay, well, screw you too, guy. Where's the lockbox at? I didn't see a lockbox anywhere. Maybe I'll go back and talk to that lady. Because this is the hotel. Can I come back? Oh, I can't fit in the back.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Oh, you're nice. You're actually nice now.
I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door.
See, by the door. And that's where we found that code. Alright, so let's try this again. The note. Snow White warehouse lockbox code. 4268. So where is the lockbox? Ooh.
Yeah, needs a key.
Oh, right here. God. What an idiot. Wow, that is embarrassing. I apologize. Oh, that's a creepy clown doll.
Wow, is this still here? I used this to deal with a cunning criminal on my Under a Killing Moon case who had a bad case of bozophobia.
That is awesome.
I heard he had my name tattooed on his knuckles, and he wants to show me firsthand when he gets out of prison. I'm not really looking forward to that.
That is awesome. Like, this game is so cheesy that it's awesome. It's so bad. Like, it's just so bad.
Looks like an interesting read.
Enigma.
Looks like an interesting read.
Yeah, they drank a lot of whiskey with it, too. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay.
Now that I have a ladder, I can get into the second floor of the elevator.
Yes, we can. Next stop, electronics shop. God, it's just so funny. Like, it's just so bad. Ugh.
Well, that was stupid.
Alright.
That's not right. Nice graffiti art.
I'm no detective, but you...
Oh, I had to look directly at it. It's interesting. It was not intuitive enough to realize that that's what I was trying to get at. Alright, so about races. We'll figure that out in a second.
And it's a damn shame. This guy was working diligently to get a free sub at Inspector Burns' barbecue.
Yeah, he's only like 6 away. Alright, close the saloons. If you believe that traffic and alcohol does more harm than good. Help me keep them pure. Please vote against the sale of liquors. Guy didn't believe in alcohol, apparently. Guy or gal, I don't know. But they do believe in taking pictures of people. We'll do that puzzle in a minute.
Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used by bootleggers and smugglers during Prohibition. There were hidden panels in rooms where they'd hide their stash.
Okay. Never mind, we just gotta go straight to that puzzle. That's clearly what we gotta do. Okay, that's random. Okay. Oh God. It goes so fast. Orange, blue, orange, 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 yellow, blue, pink, orange, blue, orange, orange. No! Alright, hang on. I didn't even see this one, so I'm just going to click a random one. We're going to do it this time. Orange, blue. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Darn it, blue. 2. One, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't remember the rest of you. I can get up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, top. Okay. Oh, I can't try to hit top first. I need to record this. Like, I don't have like the spatial memory to remember this. This is so frustrating. Right. I think it's actually staying the same though. It's not. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Blue, pink. I was off at 1. Okay. I got it this time, I think. Oops. I was off by 1 again. You messed the same thing up. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Blue, pink. Okay. Blue's over here, though. I think I got it this time. I've said that a couple times now, though. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I forgot it. This is going to be the next one, though. I think it's this one, though. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Off by 1. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Orange, not red. Orange. Blue. Orange. 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 Green. Blue. Pink. My God. It was terrible. I apologize. But that was terrible. And there's a hidden room. And a dude. How did you not see that dude that's... Oh, he may be dead already. Like a statue. Because he doesn't look like he's moving.
Don't shoot.
That dude's dead. He's bleeding everywhere. I still wouldn't stand in front of the gun. That's super stupid. Boom! Bullet goes. Is that a snake? Oh no, that's an obvious trap. With a force field? Alright guys, day 2. Tex gets his mojo on. Or dial M for moron. That's awesome.
Following our first lead and we get ourselves caught in a laser net. All in a day's work, right?
Smart Alex had a point, but I wasn't gonna let him have the satisfaction of knowing so. There was one good thing about spending hours stuck in a laser net. You got time to think. Who is this guy? Who killed him? And what kind of surveillance was he doing right across from my apartment? And what's in the metal canister? Have 7 years really passed without me remembering it? Is it related to my head injury or the injection mark on my arm?
And who is this guy?
Is he dead?
Well, I think you missed a hell of a party.
Party?
Yeah, you're here in time for the laser show.
I wouldn't do that. I was here to meet Carlos Maldonado. Is that you? Or him?
Look, I just stumbled onto this little nightmare, and I need to find out who this guy was and what he was doing. I'm a PI, and I assume this guy is Maldonado. My name's Murphy. Who are you?
Mason said Maldonado was a PI. Were you working with Mason too?
I'll be honest. I don't know if I was working for Mason or not. Actually, I'm having severe memory problems here, so anything you can tell me about Maldonado or Mason or what's in the cryo chamber here would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, that's clearly...
I think I set off an alarm when I came in here. I don't usually do this kind of thing. I was just trying to help Mason. He said, come in here, find the PI, get the cryo chamber, and keep it safe.
Hey, I found that first.
Slow learner. You have to find Mason. I think he's in big trouble with bad people. I don't know why. He's a neurologist, for God's sake.
What?
You have to promise me that if I let you go, you won't come after me. You'll find Mason.
Oh, I promise. My fingers are so frozen I can't cross them.
If your memory problems are part of all this, Mason is the only one who can help you. So you need to find him and bring him back safe just as much as I do.
How did he have the remote control to this whole ordeal?
I'll be in contact soon.
So many questions, so few answers.
Man, those cops are getting close, but I don't want to leave this place without a clue. I better hurry up and find something before they get here.
Yeah.
Must be the poor guy's wallet.
Strictly speaking, I would never encourage anyone to break the law, but those sirens are getting awfully close, and a life sentence for a machine can last a very long time. So move!
As I try to make my great escape down the ladder, I find two officials waiting to greet me.
Hello, boys.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy. What were you doing in there?
Well, it's a little hard to Oh, you know the drill.
I was really trying to get my hands on that surveillance equipment. Maybe I could see exactly what happened to me. Now the only way I'll find it is if New San Francisco's finest decides to play ball with me. I don't know where they'd start now, but I'd better polish up on the old Murphy charm.
Whether you're a mutant or a normal, San Francisco is our home. Be a part of the solution to crime. You see something suspicious, please report it to the SFPD immediately.
I think I was following that police car.
Make it quick, Murphy. I got about a million things to do.
Oh, it's the same people.
And wasting time on you ain't one of them.
Didn't take you long to get in trouble, did it? You here to turn yourself in?
Yeah, dude, like, you can tell you're in a bad neighborhood, by the way, because of how long those cops took. Like, you were in a bad neighborhood. I guess we can extend some common courtesies, just see what's going on right now.
Well, first of all, no. And second of all, Danwich, you know me. You didn't have to send your goons down to get me. If you wanted me to come down, just ask me.
I'm surprised you remember me.
Familiar face, go for the endorsement deal. You know, familiar face, see what happens.
I may not have told anyone this before, but you're actually my favorite patrolman.
In case you didn't get the memo, I head up the department now. And things aren't as loosey-goosey as they were under Malden.
Oh. We can try to find out for what happened to Chelsea. Yeah, let's find out what happened to Chelsea.
Well, I hope you're more helpful than he used to be. Look, I know this is going to sound pretty crazy, but hear me out. This morning, I wake up with a massive head injury and an injection mark on my arm. No idea how I got either one of it. Then I talk to a few people. I find out I can't remember anything over the last 7 years.
You're right, it does sound crazy. But go on.
The thing of it is, my last memory is of me and my lady friend getting shot.
Your lady friend, that was, Chelsea Bando?
Yeah. You know that.
Well, I know your burned-out speeder was found a few weeks later with Miss Bando's DNA inside of it.
God. It is true. Chelsea's dead.
Closed the case. Though a few of us thought something didn't feel quite right about it.
What do you mean?
Well, the scene was too staged. But I'm not saying Chelsea isn't
snap.
dead. The last time anyone saw her was with you at the Golden Pagoda.
What are you saying? I was a suspect?
You were, in fact. I'd have to look at the case. You were cleared at some point.
Can I look at the case files?
Now, you know you can't, so don't even ask. Look, Murphy, I feel for you. But it was a long time ago. Chelsea was pronounced legally dead, and there's no evidence to believe otherwise.
Dang.
I don't know what else I can tell you.
Did you ever catch the guy who shot us?
No arrest. Somebody high up on the chain locked that case down and threw away the key. Even if I wanted to see the file, I'd have to pull some strings.
What can you do to help me out here? I mean, until I see something or get some information, I'm just not going to be able to believe that Chelsea's gone.
I'm sorry, Murphy. I really am. If you can find me some new clues on the case, I'll do what I can to get it reopened. And that's the best I can do for you. Good luck.
No. I don't believe it. My gut tells me she's still alive. But I'll find out one way or the other.
I like his external monologue.
So why is it you think I came down here to turn myself in?
Well, we just found you at a crime scene with a dead body. That dead body happens to be Carlos Maldonado, a PI working in the same neighborhood as you.
Oh, that's
Is that your way
dirtbag.
of intimidating the competition?
Market saturation?
Well, lucky for me and Carlos, there's enough crime on Chandler Avenue to go around for 2 PIs. You boys do such a bang-up job down there.
Not true. Since I took over, mutant neighborhoods get the same attention as the norms.
Well, I'll be sure to tell Carlos's mother, if he had one.
I was just reviewing your file when you came in.
Is that a lot? Because it looks like a lot.
August 2047.
Oh, it's the...
Beaton Ruiz, NSFPD informant. Beaten and hospitalized after providing information about Tex Murphy. Ruiz refuses to identify his assailant. No charges ever filed. November 2048. Surveillance video shows suspected extortionist Jen Lee leaving the Golden Pagoda with Tex Murphy, never to be seen again. The case remains unsolved. Shall I go on? In the past few years, you've gained quite a reputation for yourself. You've got New San Francisco's criminal underbelly running scared.
Incredulous, I guess?
Well, I find that hard to believe, but it's nice of you to say.
We arrest criminals so they could be tried in a court of law. We don't just kill them, and I won't tolerate vigilantism. If you didn't kill Maldonado, what were you doing then?
I mean, literally, we didn't know what was up there. Like, we'll tell them the truth, like, for real.
I was awoken by gunshots. I was just trying to find out what was happening. I followed the trail and saw that Maldonado had surveillance equipment aimed at my office. I want to find out what he recorded.
Who cares what he recorded? If you're such an upstanding citizen, you've got nothing to hide, right?
Strange bedfellows?
Look, I got jumped last night. I've got no idea who did it. I think there might be something on the surveillance tape. And if you can tell me what happened, I think I can help you on this case. Deal?
I rarely make deals, and I don't need to make one with our only person of interest. Any more questions?
Dang. Okay. We'll ask him.
I'm not sure what to think of you, Murphy. I have no evidence of an abduction, just a dead body and only one person of interest. It might be in your best interest if you could find out what happened.
That's terrible police work, but we'll go with that.
That whole neighborhood seems to attract more than its fair share of trouble.
Yeah.
As far as the coroner and the commissioner were concerned, finding Chelsea's remains in your speeder were enough to pronounce her legally dead. She's an investigative reporter at the Bay City Mirror, one of the less obnoxious ones.
So he knows Taylor.
I know Maldonado was a dirtbag, but unless it's in self-defense, killing somebody, even a dirtbag, is a crime and will be prosecuted.
Yeah. Okay, that was all we
That
needed.
encrypted memory stick probably has some useful information on it.
Oh, great advice. If you could help me break it, then I'd be impressed. Guess I'll have to see if anyone else on the street can break it for me.
Probably the hologram. If I were to guess.
Holly must be out on strike. I'd better come back later to talk to her.
Oh, on strike. I should have noticed that. That's not going to help.
Ricard's at midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later.
Oh, Rook's Pawn is open. So let's save. Oh wow, they automatically did some other saves. For real, Sparky. Yeah, apparently he was a dirtbag, Maldonado. So much so that even what's his face thought he was. Oh, you can actually see a person in there. You can see Rooks. I guess, is there anywhere else that's open? There's music in there, so I think that's open too. We'll go to the pawn shop first. Just
Rook's the little gremlin who runs the pawn shop. I've heard that his hard shell is hiding a heart of gold. But if it was, he'd cut it out himself with a rusty soup can lid.
Murphy! Here, let me look at you. Louis told me something terrible has happened. I've been worried sick.
All right, let's give him the update.
Well, I appreciate the concern, but other than a weird case of amnesia, I'm fine.
But Louis says you're behaving like a totally different person.
There and Back Again. Isn't that the name of The Hobbit? I think that's the other name to the book.
Yeah, according to Louis, I've turned into a real bastard over the last 7 years. I think losing my memories brought the old text back.
Oh, Lord. Please don't tell me that lump on your head has turned you back into the pathetic, pestering P.I. I used to know. This is a nightmare.
Magician secrets revealed.
Hold on. Are you telling me the text I turned into was not pathetic and pestering? Those are my secret weapons.
Look, Murphy, I'll grant you have some detective skills, but it was all relentless, annoying banter and endless questions to me. Imagine my surprise when, over the past few years, you turned into someone I could actually tolerate.
Huh. 10 things you love about me.
No kidding. So what was it you loved most about the new me?
You cut out all the chit-chat and became a no-nonsense customer who pays in cash. You always seem to have plenty of cash.
Interesting. Just the facts.
Okay, I'll cut the chit-chat. Just tell me where I come up with all this cash.
All my transactions are done in strictest confidence. That hasn't changed.
It's from me. Like, you can tell me where I got it from.
I'm having a few rough days here, Rook, and all I'm trying to do is get my memory back. I could use a little help.
Fine. Though I don't know anything that could possibly explain what's happened to you. Believe me, I'd tell you if I did. Now, I suppose this is where you ask if I mind answering a few questions. But this is not for old time's sake.
All right. Oh, wow. We can ask him a lot. So here we go.
You became a sullen, short-tempered bully. And I miss that desperately. I heard a commotion and saw a crazed man running willy-nilly down the street and 2 other men in pursuit.
So he actually saw it.
I was hoping they would tear that flop house down. And they would have, too, if it weren't for that meddling Clint.
Huh.
I knew she'd get nothing but trouble being with you. Louis' niece is an absolute delight. What she sees in you is an absolute mystery. A prince among men makes me wish I could still eat solid food.
All right.
Years ago, After Chelsea disappeared, you came to me looking for leads to some valuable items. Among them, a lost Fabergé egg.
Fabergé
You
egg.
left the street for a long time. When you returned to Chandler Avenue, you seemed like a different person. Darker, more dangerous.
All right.
I understand you
Holly?
have a thing for holograms. Maybe she's just your type.
That didn't help at all.
I'm sure you know much more about that than I. Some say you know exactly what happened.
That's not very nice.
That's the man you think was abducted? The one I saw being chased down the street? I never heard his name before you told me. What is that?
And encrypted, so you don't know how to
Maldonado?
decrypt anything.
He puts the PI in pig. I heard you two had something of a rivalry going on. Next question.
Okay.
Now that Rooks is open, I'll bet his back gate's open too.
Okay. We'll go out his back gate, see what's going on in here.
Yeah, I used to come back here and shoot hoops until I threw my back out.
Oh, is it going to show a video? Awesome.
10 seconds left. Down by 1. Murphy has the ball. He fakes. He drives. It's a 360. He's fouled.
Awesome. Threw out his front.
It's Rook's hydropod garden. Whenever I see this, I think of Gordon Fitzpatrick from my Pandora case.
I've got anti-hydrogen pods on board, and I've got to get us as far away from Earth as possible.
Pods?
Pods. Anti-hydrogen pods.
He wasn't from around here, or even from this solar system.
So, like, nothing of, like, none of the subtitles match what was being said.
Lord knows what I could do with an anvil, but it might be useful.
Alright, cool.
Why would a little gremlin like Rook have a basketball hoop?
That's a good question. Alright, let's go check on what's it called. Dirtbags. His door. I wonder if it's still locked. I mean, the dude's dead. What's that?
What the hell is that?
That's a SPO pad, protecting the universe from imperfect life forms since 1967. It's like a mall cop with a 5,000-meter volt taser without a moral code. Be careful, Tex. I could get hurt.
I mean, can't we just... Ah! Alright, there we go. I got stuck. Couldn't I just, like, drop an anvil on it? Yep. Now we know what the anvil was for. Alright, cool. That made a lot of sense.
Wow, nothing is so simple or wonderfully effective as blunt force.
It's locked. It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification.
Well, we probably can go back and grab his ID off his dead body. What if we can go in the front door now?
Rumor is Zach Williams, owner of the electronics shop, is tied to organized crime. Well, we've had our problems in the past. For example, the last time I was here, he shot my credit card into 1,000,000 pieces. I'm hoping he's in a little better humor today and doesn't blow my brains out, or even worse.
Okay, I don't want any trouble.
All right. Same page.
Just so I'm clear, what kind of trouble are you not wanting?
Everyone knows what happens to people who get on your bad side. Only one reason you ever come in here, and it ain't to buy anything. You know all our stuff is junk.
All right. Let's investigate, fool. Let's
I
go.
just want to know what's going on upstairs.
Look, the guys upstairs don't want any trouble either. They said you can have whatever you want at cost. You can even put it on credit. Then I'll just tear up the bill.
Whoa.
No, I'm talking about literally upstairs. Upstairs.
Look, I know how much you hated Maldonado, and I probably shouldn't have let him use the second floor. But he was paying cash, and he kept a low profile. So I thought it was all good. I didn't know what he was doing up there, and I didn't want to know.
Let's not be super mean to the guy.
Well, I didn't kill Maldonado, although I could have, if that's what you're thinking.
I wasn't thinking anything except what I could do to help, so you won't hurt me.
All right.
You the man, okay? We good? Look, I told the cops I wasn't here, which is technically true. I just parked out back when I heard the gunshots. So I just started the engine right back up and got the hell out.
Smart man. That's what
You
I would have
live
done.
there, so I'm not going to say a thing about it. I do love Louie's cooking. Just don't ask what's in it and you'll be fine. All I know is you ain't the same guy that came slinking in here 7 years ago. Sorry to hear about that. Is that what turned you into Mr. Badass? I think he's the one who came by to check in on Maldonado. Must have been a client. Don't know anything else about him. I sell items to customers, not purchase them. Sure, Maldonado was a creep, but his money spent just the same. He said he needed to do a stakeout of the Ritz. Didn't mention any specific names. Didn't sound like a big deal, and he was offering a good chunk of change.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's just leave me out of this, okay?
All right, deal. Let's walk up this ladder. Hopefully they haven't removed his body, because I am in need of his ID card. No.
Not even one crate of mixers. This guy was hardcore.
It's because he's a dirtbag. Seriously, they didn't have not a single ID card or anything? Oh, there it is.
A business card from a rival detective. What the hell?
Oh, never mind. That's not even... Man. I could have swore you would have thought he would
Not
have been
even
there.
one crate of mixers. This guy was hardcore. This SOB's been living up here, watching my every move.
And here are the instructions, but I can't see anything besides the words, here are the instructions. So we'll have to figure something out. Alright. So there is still that one building here we haven't gone into yet. I hear it moving.
Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
Oh, there's someone walking in there. Maybe we can ask more.
Hey, what can I do for you, Murph?
Alright. So...
That Holly is a real spitfire. I don't know how I feel about the whole holograms of people too thing, but yeah, why not?
Why not?
I can't really talk about that. If she died the way the cops said she did, burned inside your speeder, it's just too much to think about. I keep a little hope that maybe she ain't dead at all. Or at least that maybe she died in a more peaceful way.
I bet you she's alive.
I'm no good with that computer stuff, but that little fella at the barbecue joint is a whiz. I'll bet he could get you taken care of.
So we need the barbecue place. So that's what we needed.
You wouldn't remember him. He moved into the neighborhood a few years back. Not a pleasant man. I'll leave it at that.
So here's
Yeah. Same old ornery cuss he ever was. Don't bother me none. I guess I'm just used to it. Zach don't come in here a whole lot. I guess he don't like my food much.
Alright. We'll talk about the surveillance video.
So that so-and-so was spying on you. You and I wasn't real close, so I couldn't say why he'd been doing that.
Nope. But we'll ask about the barbecue
Haven't had
guy.
another food joint on the street since Francesca ran the Slice of Heaven. I thought it might cut into my business some, but not so far. Maybe we just don't have a lot of barbecue eaters around here.
Okay. That's random, but we'll go with that. So let's find out and figure out why this is still
As
not
I step
open.
into Inspector Burns' barbecue,
Now
I
it's
think I'm
open.
having a stroke. But no, burning toast is their special today. Behind the counter is the kid who Louis referred me to as the computer whiz.
Nice. Is her face burned?
I got a sign on my door, barbecue for sale. I'm talking about my barbecue.
It looks like he's playing the phone app.
Welcome to Inspector Burns' Barbecue. My name is Mojo. Special today is chili con carnage. It'll destroy your hunger as well as your taste buds. Order when you're ready.
Colonoscopy. We're doing it.
Miami Vice. A ham, cheese, and habanero corn dog, deep fried and wrapped in bacon. Does that come with a free colonoscopy?
Hey, you're Tex Murphy.
And you're Mojo. What a shagadelic name, baby, yeah!
My real name is Mordecai Josephus.
Are you serious? Well, that's my real name, too.
No way!
Yeah, well, it's pretty close. It's actually Tiberius, James Tiberius. And my mom, she starts calling me Tibby. And, well, I had to come up with something that I could live with.
The ultimate Tex Murphy trivia. You just made my day. Look, I don't mean to geek out on you here, but you're Tex Murphy. Badass private eye. Man out of time.
Yeah.
Always quick with a joke or his fist. What are you doing in a dump like this?
Hit him where it hurts? Whoa. No. This dude's awesome.
I'm guessing you haven't won any Employee of the Month awards, have you?
Nice. Classic Tex Murphy.
Alright, let's strike a deal.
I'll tell you what. You buy me lunch, we'll call it even.
Oh, you don't want to eat here. The food really will burn your face off. Inspector Burns is a bitter, bitter man. So, what are you working on? Wait, let me guess. Some kind of case just dropped in your lap. Seems like a small-time job, but there are tons of loose ends leading in all kinds of directions, and you are blindly getting nowhere.
Well, yeah, that is kind of what's happening.
I could help you.
Nice.
Well, I could use a good caterer.
You are killing me. Look, Mr. Murphy, you fancy yourself as sort of a timeless classic, a PI archetype for the ages. You know your way around the crime scene, but it's no secret that you're not so good at high-tech gadgets. That's where I come in.
That's awesome. Like, I'm with you, Sparky. I like this guy a lot, too.
Well, now that you mention it, there might be something you can help me with.
Yeah. Well, first I want to talk about other things, but encrypted memory sticks after a while.
I just can't believe I got a chance to meet my idol.
He looks familiar, actually. I think he's from something.
Chelsea Bando. The Nora to your Nick. I wish I could have met her.
I don't know who Nora
Inspector
and Nick
Burns
are.
has tried to torch the Bruin stew at least twice.
Nora and Nick. Oh, you know what? I think that's from The Notebook.
Sometimes I spend hours just thinking about what kind of baby she and I would have together.
Bro, this dude's awesome.
Sorry you lost her, but man, did you ever get an attitude? He's the guy you hired to take photos of your cheating wife. You're the guy they hired to beat the crap out of the guy you catch with your wife. Comes in here all the time to eat just so he can complain. He says he likes barbecue, so I'm not sure why he eats here.
That's awesome.
You think Maldonado was spying on you? Not surprising. Like Inspector Burns says, it all tastes the same when your tongue's charred.
Nice. All right, now we'll do this thing.
Sure, I can decrypt a memory stick, no problem. It may take a while, at least a day.
All right, cool, man.
Another item on my to-do list today is checking out Maldonado's regular office that's on the street.
Yeah. I mean, I busted that thing down, but I don't have a... Maybe if I talk to it again, or try to...
It's locked. I won't be able to enter without... It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification.
Yeah. And there's just no way I'm going to be able to get an ID card. Oh, I wonder if this dude can fake an ID.
Hey, Mr. Murphy. Still running the decryption program. You can hang with me till it's done. Shouldn't be more than 4 or 5 hours.
Nope, can't do that. All right. So then I'm going to go through the other people that are here. Let's try
It's real good having you stop in more regular. How can I help you?
Nope, not you. I'm wondering if Miller then... I wonder if Miller had...
Again, you're going to get me fired. Or worse. I saw him bring in some cameras, so he must have been recording the surveillance. But whatever he had got confiscated by the cops. I don't know what it is they're serving in there, but it sure as hell ain't barbecue.
That's awesome. Oh my god, dude. It's awesome.
Ricard's at Midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later.
These two are closed. This one's still closed. What was the other one? Oh yeah, Rooks.
As I made it perfectly clear, your status as a paying customer earns you a modicum of goodwill. I suggest you use it judiciously.
Sorry, you lost me at modicum. Look, answer a few questions for me and I won't kick your butt when I get my memory back.
Yeah.
At least he knows how to keep his mouth shut.
Dang.
Why would I know anything about that? If the police confiscated it, I suggest you talk to the police about it.
God, what a mean dude.
Just smelling the fumes coming off that establishment irritates my bowels.
Dude's got IBS. All right. So let's... Whoa. That's new. That's like the robot from Lost in Space.
Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil, and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out.
I don't remember seeing that robot at all. I might have walked right by it. That's awesome. I wonder if she's back. Nope, she's still on strike. That is not helpful. I need you to be back.
Holly must be out on strike. I'd better come back later to talk to her.
This is not beneficial, Holly. I need you. Oh, I can go to the police station. Oh, I can go to several places. Oh, that doesn't help me at all. Texas Officers Hotel. Well, that... What? Okay. That doesn't inherently help me at all. That just took me to the other side of the map. I got excited for nothing. You can find this dude's ID card.
Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
Oh, Sparky, you said that the guy's name is Travis Eberhard? Interesting. I wonder...
Nice graffiti art.
I'd have to IMDb him, but like, he definitely sounds and looks familiar. I know we've already been up here, but I'm going up here anyway. Maybe there's...
Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used by bootleggers and smugglers during Prohibition. There were hidden panels in rooms where they'd hide their stash. And that's a damn shame. This guy was working diligently to get a free sub at Inspector Burns' barbecue.
You really would think that his ID would have fell in this room. I guess I can go to Tex's room. That is someplace I have not been in a long time here. That might actually have a clue.
Lead pipes are always magically drawn to my skull like moths to the flame.
Ow. I like that DeLorean. Bro. Ow. All right.
Phone message waiting. Phone message waiting. Phone message waiting.
Oh, I got a message waiting.
Message waiting.
This message is for Mr. Tex Murphy. Storm clouds are brewing. Are you with the White Russians or against us? A White Guard member is close. Prove your loyalty, and we will reveal the truth.
What the heck was that? There must be another Tex Murphy in the phone book.
Okay. Not really what I was expecting, but all right.
I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done that? This is where I store my trench coats. The government footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. But I've never had the nerve to open it all the way.
All right. Government warehouse sales. Those are the best.
It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these?
Yeah, when did you change those? Can't do anything with a computer. Alright, so nothing's in this office.
My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups.
Now, where would I go if I were trying to look for an ID? So what we could do, we know that he was there. What if we went back this way? Have we looked in the back? That's the crime scene, do not enter. That's the back of the restaurant. Let's see if I can find anything else.
More questions? Why you gotta keep coming back with more questions?
Why you gotta be so mean? Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
What's this?
Ooh. That is a... So now I'm wondering where else would that connected zip line be? I wonder if there's something up there. I hear something creepy and terrible now. Mama.
I knew there was something creepy in there.
That's where that dude is, too. Or was. Good old dirt bag. Yeah, for real, Sparky. Like, that electronic dude does not like us at all. Like, for that matter, no one really likes Tex Murphy. Like, that dude is a really bad rap around this area. Like, people are not fond of him at all. Except that one girl. Well, and that guy that's like a fanboy. I don't see any...
It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification.
He sounds so depressed by that. Like, I'm gonna go to the Snow White warehouse next. That's my next step. We're just not thinking this through. So we've been here, but we never went to the right or left. So that way... Have we tried to open this door? Alright. We were never able to go through here because it was stuck. We still can't go through here. This technically could be walked in because it does have an opening.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood
Oh my God, I
post-World
don't
War
care
III when
about
it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. It's like a swipe card reader.
Let's see if we can find a swipe card in here. Because I feel like we didn't really do a lot in this.
Looks like an interesting read. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse.
That was it? Just one flashback and then...
Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse.
I guess so. Let's look behind here real quick. Ooh. That's a flammable sign. What's that? That's wood. Huh. So I'm almost at the point where I'm about to use a hint. I kind of didn't want to, but I don't want to waste a huge amount of time. And yeah, Sparky, that is true. Mojo did like us. He's like the only other dude that likes Tex Murphy. And I think he likes it because Tex is just a jerk. Like, he enjoys, like, the way Tex talks down to people. Because he thinks it's funny. Like, it's, like, ironic to him. Like, the same reason I think this game is hilarious because of how cheesy it is. Where... If I... There's gotta be something up here. Maybe not now, but eventually there's gonna be something up here, obviously. Like, there's something. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Sparky. Like, that llama card, I'm wondering if it's the same card that unlocks the other gate as well. Alright, not Q. Right click. I think this is the hint system. How to get inside it. Use Carla's license on the scanner outside the door. That doesn't help me at all. Gather clues from the electronic shop secret room. God. Oh. No, I had it the whole time. Oh my God, no wonder it wasn't working. That is annoying. I think it's on this side. If not, we're on the opposite side. We'll just walk down that way. We'll go this way. Dude, that is so... I forget you can't use items automatically. That's my bad, dude. If there's any complaint I have on this game, it's that you can't use items inherently. So you have to do this. That's a problem I used to have a long time ago.
Wow, a place even sleazier than yours. And you have an animal print bedspread.
Play bub.
Emily? Oh man. I hope she's doing this to get through school.
Emily? I didn't know there was a girl that he knew.
Both Maldonado and I appreciate subtle storytelling techniques. Maybe we could have been friends. If you were alive. It's the only Roach Hotel where you have a better chance of survival inside than outside.
Picture of woman.
Hello?
Could I speak to Carlos? Tex?
Sorry, have we met?
Huh.
That woman knew me, but hung up quickly when she realized I didn't know her.
If we can find her, maybe we could get some answers.
She must have visited Chandler while she was doing business with Maldonado. Maybe someone around here will recognize the photo.
Yeah, we can do that.
What's this?
What is that? Now that we have another... There's the Llama Club security key. And then a picture of that woman.
It's the depressed man's kitchen. His filing techniques are crude at best.
Yeah, they're worse than yours, Tex.
His filing techniques are crude at best.
Dude, everything about this guy's life sucks. And yeah, Spark, I agree. I suck, dude. Like, I was walking around for like half an hour that I just didn't need to be doing that. Like, that was frustrating. So we're gonna go here because the Llama Club I thought was actually... No, I think the Llama Club is down this way. I thought it was like right here. On the other side of this. And then I'll take the... whatchamacallit, yeah.
It's like a swipe.
Whoa, that moved my thing.
Cigarettes. Yummy.
The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks. It's a high radiation day. Most everyone will be staying inside, but I need to hunt for some work.
I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast. That hits the spot.
All right. It like automatically turned where my thing was.
Nice cowboy hat.
All right. True golf driving Oh no, he's gonna divide by 0. He's gonna break reality or something. Like, no way this ends well. Oh, I hit him in the head. Yep. Right in the blood spot. Dude, what an idiot. That's awesome. What did we learn, Tex? So there wasn't really a whole lot of purpose for coming in here, but that was awesome.
Wow, this would match my bedspread perfectly. I wonder where they got it.
All right. So now we need to take that picture. We're going to take it to Lou. Lou usually knows what's up. He's usually pretty good about figuring stuff out.
Whatever you need, Mike, just ask.
He really 180'd, man. Like, he hated us in the beginning, and now he's like, hey, man, what's up?
I might have seen this lady in here not long ago. Didn't catch your name.
Fair enough. All right. Can't win every time. Let's try this awesome.
Hey, Mr. Murphy. Still running the decryption program. You can hang with me till it's done. Shouldn't be more than 4 or 5 hours. Who's that?
All right, fair enough. You can hang in here for 4 or 5 hours.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Van Winkle. What is it I can help you with, Rip? Lovely. Oh, she may have come by here. I can't be sure.
God, you are no help. And I'm afraid to come in here because he's going to hate me.
Not again. You're going to get me fired. Or worse.
He shakes when he talks. It's very interesting.
That's a fine piece of humanity there. She stopped by the other day and checked out our selection. Took her about 2 seconds to realize it was all crap. So she seemed to know her stuff.
All right. Maybe the hologram. Who's still on strike. Which is not helping.
Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Oh my god. Like, that's so annoying by now that, like, I just don't want to hear it. But, like, no matter where you click on any of these buildings, it'll say that. So we've talked to just about everybody on it, though.
If this woman has been doing business with Maldonado, maybe someone else on Chandler Avenue will recognize her.
Maybe someone else would recognize her. I don't know who, because I did that one, that one, that one, and that one. Like, who's left? I don't think... The Holly's the only one left, but Holly's not here. I don't know. It's unusual. Or I could see if there's a bell for service. Yep, there it is.
As I ring the bell,
Boom.
I expect Nilo, but another familiar face pops up from behind the counter. It's Clint. Looks like he's dabbled in some home plastic surgery to cover his empty eye socket. It's amazing what you can do with a tire patch, spray paint, and crazy glue.
Ah, Mr. Murphy. Will you be needing some housekeeping done? I can't remember the last time we saw you around here.
We'll see. Say new thing.
You work here now?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't remember. I heard about your blackout. I used to have those, but they were more brownouts, you know. My old chocolate addiction.
All right. What? Cuckoo for cocoa? Yes.
So last time I saw you, Clint, it seemed like you were pretty loco for the cocoa.
Yeah, that chocolate stand was a bad idea. But it's all good now. I actually own this place. Bought it from Nilo a few years back.
Wow.
So, whatever did happen to Nilo? Did he get busted for lewd behavior?
No, but don't worry. I got rid of all the hidden cameras.
Cameras?
Yep, this place was filthy in every sense of the word.
Okay.
So, no more Coco Cabana?
No, after a massive bender that ended with me in cuffs outside of the Hershey's factory, I knew I had to change my life. And Preacher Gary, may he rest in peace, he set me straight. Now I just have a little tiny problem with the scotch.
Just a tiny problem.
So, Crazy Gary's gone to the big distillery in the sky, huh? Well, you're the perfect guy to carry on his legacy.
Oh, thanks. I think.
Well, you've come a long way, Clint. From living in a dumpster to owning your own dump.
But on the bright side, we've exterminated most of the roaches and reinforced the foundation after the big quake last year. And finally got real fire extinguishers, so no more painted-on safety features. We're up to a 3-star cubic zirconia rating in the Mutant Leisure blog spot now.
No kidding. Nice.
So how did you afford all of this? I mean, didn't you normally eat up all your profits at the chocolate stand?
It's mostly thanks to you, my #1 tenant. You pay up front, and I always throw in a little extra to make sure I keep an extra eye on your place.
Yeah.
So I'm not behind on my rent? Maybe I should get amnesia more often.
You're paid through the end of the year, just like every year. You're hardly ever here these days, but hey, let me get my nose out of your business. That sounded disgusting. Let's change the subject. What can I do for you?
All right. Oh my God. There's a lot of stuff.
You keep being my best tenant, and I'll be your biggest fan. Deal?
God, that eye thing is ridiculous.
The cops came by to ask me about that, but I wasn't here at the time. This may not be much, but it's mine, and I love it. Just get the holes patched before you move out, or I will keep your security deposit.
Okay.
Look, I know I used to joke with you about Chelsea being in love with me, but that was just my jealousy talking. That's Louis' niece, right? Tall, brunette. Oh.
Ew. What a creeper.
I've got to steer clear of his diner. Too many chocolate memories. Look, I've had my own problems, as you know. I was in a kind of a dark place 7 years ago. Dark, bitter, sometimes nuts, raisins. God help me, marshmallows.
Okay.
Nice girl for circuits and chips. We don't need to talk about that, do we? That was a real tragedy. Maldonado? Nothing but trouble. I steered clear of that hombre.
Yeah.
That little gremlin's never forgiven me for stealing his newspapers and using them for blankets. That guy's all mobbed up, so I keep my distance.
All right.
Maldonado was spying on you? Are you sure it was you?
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't tried it. They say that the sauce will melt your eyeballs, and that's a risk I'm just not willing to take.
Okay.
Me? I'm just living the dream. One chocolate-free day at a time.
I like how his like addiction is chocolate.
I know for a fact I've never seen this fox before, because if I had, she'd be my lady love.
Okay. Well, that was also a dead end.
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
Domineering escort? Have you been a bad boy? I wasn't even paying attention. Whoa, Sapphire.
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
I hear the music from in there. That's creepy. Alright, I'm done with that. So those three are closed. The only thing I can think of is go back here and see if Holly is back. Yeah, there we go. She is back.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Hopefully better now. So...
The Ritz landlord? Seems like he may have a couple of screws loose. But nice enough.
The camera's not focused on her. It's like slightly behind her. It's weird.
Let me check. I can confirm that Mason Bowers has been a registered guest here. Sorry, Tex. I'm not allowed to give out any more information than that.
That's good to know. So Mason Bowers was a guest here.
If I could smell, I'm pretty sure he would stink. Always looks like he's up to something unsavory.
Not anymore. He's dead.
That crusty old perv is always coming in here trying to get a peek at my underpixels.
Ew. Creeper.
I think the kid who works here has a crush on me. Maybe one of these days I'll rock his little world.
Whoa. Okay, that was unexpected.
Yeah, I've seen this woman in here. In fact, she picked up a piece of mail that's been delivered here. I might be able to get a name or address for you. Let me see if I have an image of the envelope. Yep, got it. I'll print it out for you.
Holly sends the information about the mystery woman to my smart Alex, and I get a new location on the map. It's on the coast near Monterey. Whoever owns this place has mucho dinero. Whoa. I get in my speeder and realize I'm very wobbly and my vision's pretty fuzzy. I realize it's finally time to get this head wound checked out and some professional input on what's happened to me. Now's as good a time as any. I call a cab, and I'm on my way to the North Hill Clinic.
Okay. I guess we're getting the cab first before we get anything else.
Where are you headed?
North Hill Clinic.
Well, I better step on it. You look like you're in pretty bad shape. Your eyes are really bloodshot.
Yeah, you should see it from this side.
Live around here?
Yeah, I do. Live the Ritz.
I've heard there's a lot of Morlocks in that area.
Morlocks?
That's what they call them. Some new, crazy type of mutant.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard rumors that they're attacking people.
On Chandler Avenue?
Just rumors. But you never know. Things could get worse, sir. Sorry. I just wanted to let you know I was packing heat up here. Didn't mean to freak you out.
Well, that's fine. It's just the last time I got a ride from someone, they shot me, so I'm a little jumpy. It's a nice gun, by the way. I used to have one just like it.
I've had this for a long time. Some idiot threw it out his window.
It's actually him. That's awesome.
The head wound is painful for sure. Maybe this Dr. Donahue can help me sort things out.
Yes, Mark, I agree. These characters have very colorful sayings. Like, these guys are, like, over the top. Yeah.
Taylor warned me you might be a problem patient.
Oops. Game night.
Jenga. I'm just gonna assume you've got some head trauma. Let's see what's going on.
What is that?
Well, you should know I've been hit in the head a lot. But it's never caused amnesia before. And I'm wondering if maybe I'm just hallucinating. Is there any way to tell?
There sure is. Yep, you're awake. So tell me what happened.
Well, I woke up a few hours ago with this goose egg on my head and an injection mark on my arm. I've got no idea how I got them. As a matter of fact, I have no idea about anything over the past 7 years.
Well, you took a pretty good shot to the head. Enough to knock you out, maybe cause some short-term memory loss, but for 7 years. Let's see that mark on your arm. I think we'll need to draw some blood. Everything on your form accurate?
I guess.
Everything except my name, address, and billing information.
Well, I'm guessing your bloodstream's full of cholesterol and toxins, but I'm sure we'll find something else there, too. Have you ever had an implant?
Like, nothing good can be said from this.
Just one, but it was a long time ago. It was in my brain, so I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Well, that injection mark concerns me, but I don't want to speculate. I would really like to keep you overnight for observation. You mind waiting around until we figure this out?
I guess we can turn the tables.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions, then I'll check back for the results.
Let's just keep this professional, shall we?
Okay.
I don't think you could do much better. And yes, I mean that the way it sounded.
Girl, calm down. My God.
I believe he runs a diner over on Telegraph Hill. I've dealt with many cases of amnesia, but nothing exactly like this.
After leaving North Hill, I get a cab ride back to my office. After a while, I'm feeling a little better, so I hop in my speeder and head out to the address of the mystery woman, who I hope can give me info on Mason Bowers.
Nice. This is more like it. Fun fact, this is a former vacation home for 3 James Bond villains. Goldfinger!
That's awesome.
This coffee table's a special design. It's got a hidden drawer.
No way did I do that on the first try. I'll take it.
Well, one man's trash is a... Hello?
43556.
Hello. The 8 lost rules of etiquette. Rule number 1, a friendly greeting could open doors for you.
43556. Cryogenic sleep state has caused so much physical and mental damage that the Morlocks are beginning to affect me. The fresh disease seems to be speeding up because of the serious deterioration on the right side of my face. I hope you'll have a solution soon. So we just heard about the Morlocks. Apparently that's a bigger deal than we originally thought. Ooh.
Baseball card? Used to collect these as a kid. Now I collect past due notices.
Oh.
Say hello to my little friends. That might come in handy. A collector's edition of Matt Cubase Tyler baseball card. I wouldn't dare thieve that.
But you stole everything else. You're not making any sense, Tex.
Barrels make any interior space look more rugged.
Oh, that's bad.
That's a terrible place for a petri dish.
Yeah. Wait, what does that say? May 25th, 1973. Cobb and Ruth. Wonder if those are the developers or something. That's a lobster. That's very much alive looking. I mean, it could be dead, but it doesn't look dead.
Well, you can really judge a person by the kind of groceries they buy.
We need to judge a person by a lot of things.
That might come in handy.
Alright. That's the end of that. To the next room.
Well, one man's trash is a PI's clue. Another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Gun drop.
Tsunami! Tsunami! Tsunami!
He's so amused by that. But there's still gotta be something in there.
No bidet? Sick. A remembrance of a much simpler time. Hey, smoke no more cigarettes. I hear they have a smoking deterrent system built right into the cigarette.
Hey, buddy! Do you know 1,000 people stop smoking every day by dying, you moron? Kissing you would be like licking an ashtray. Get it, dumbass? Hey, did you know that you and I are similar? We both are certified butthead. No, don't kill me. Have mercy.
Well, the system's about as effective as other systems I've tried. But I'll keep these in case I have a smoking emergency.
That's awesome.
Pillaging must be one of their hobbies.
Viking stuff. Cool.
Nice. There's a past due notice here.
You're late, you bum.
Note to self, check and make sure I made my speeder payment.
Okay. Letter about the traitor. Several of my sources have questioned your allegiance. Surely all we have been through, you would not work against me and turn to her. You've been well paid for your work, and I do not take kindly to those who betray me. /T.
This petri dish is encrusted with all sorts of gunk. I'll need to clean it off to see what's underneath here.
43556. Gotta remember that. Because that's surely probably coming up pretty soon. Surely gonna be here soon.
Wrong form of its. Come on, people. No, that's not important. Oh, sure, that seems impressive. but I bet you it wasn't nearly as difficult as obtaining my PI license from an entire summer of night school. Sulfuric acid. I better be careful with this. Now I could use that.
I have no idea what these baseball cards are for, by the way.
Bases? Oh, they're all the rage these days.
Yes, Mark, I agree. Like, one of the greatest, like, smoking cessations methods would be to have cigarettes that make fun of you. I think that would work extremely well.
It's Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Sleep with a Swedish fish. Put this in my comic book rack collection in my office.
We're getting quite a few of these comic.
If the owner's ventriloquist dummies in here, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh man, I hate retro things.
Okay. I mean, Tex, you seem like you are from a different time period.
Vertical stripes make these chairs look taller than they actually are. Now I could use that. An old Zoom portable music device. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my mom got me one of these while all the other kids were getting iPads and iPods. I remember just how I felt that day. Wonder what
A
happened
Zune?
to it. Oh yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're not keeping that. I like the attention to detail. How they kept it right there. It's awesome. The subtitles were wrong though. It's not Zoom. It's a Zune. As in like the Microsoft Zune. When that like the same time Apple made their thing. That's when they made theirs. So I don't know where this, what you call it is. So there's the car. There's got to be a safe somewhere. Of which I assumed it was in this other room with a tsunami thing. Like, if I clicked it enough, I thought I would, like, break it off.
Tsunami! Yeah, rub-a-dub-dub.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
My landlord always reminds me that indoor plumbing is a privilege.